This is why I get fat in deer season. The hot box. And you gotta have a little candy for the road. I forgot one thing. Smoke. Alright guys, so I'm back in Missouri. It is November the 29th and it is cold. It's 35 degrees right now. It was knocking 70 degrees earlier today. We got a 30-mile-an-hour wind right now, but it's going to die down tomorrow. Tomorrow is a legit weather day. Lows going to be in the 20s, highs in the 40s. It's going to be the best weather day probably that I'll have for the duration of me being here. But the whole reason I decided to come back up here is the bucks are done with the lockdown and they're starting to use scrapes again. And I've seen a few bucks with those, but I think they're probably looking for those last extra stows and starting to transition to food, in which I have a 13-acre cut cornfield down there, and it's a hidden cornfield. You can't see it from the road, and it's kind of down in a swell, so it's protected from the wind, protected from people, and it's small, which is, I like it because I'm not having to hunt a 50-acre or 100-acre cornfield, but it's an isolated field, and that's exactly what I want. But I made the drive here today, 9 hours. I left at 8 a.m. this morning, and everything went smooth. The good Lord blessed me. My little old truck didn't break down. The 04 is getting old. I had to put another alternator on it yesterday. But stopped and got some groceries at the dollar store, and gonna eat here every night. Just like always, I usually don't eat out because that's a money pit. But I want to show y'all something. Everybody goes out on these hunting trips and they spend a fortune on food. Of course, this ain't the best food, but I stop at the dollar store and I pretty much have a list. I know exactly what I'm gonna get every time I go. And here it is right here. I'm gonna show it to you. I spent less than 60 bucks and that's gonna feed me all week. I got 2 packs of bologna, a pack of cheese. That's the only milk they had. A thing of V8, 2 things of cheap cookies for snacks. I bought Tostitos with lime so I wouldn't have to get salsa. Just some flavored chips and 2 loaves of bread, a case of water, and a little bit of caffeine. So anytime I go hunting, deer hunting, turkey hunting, that's just about what I get every time. I know it's not the healthiest, but it'll get me through. So tomorrow we're going to be set up in that tree where I killed that big deer on November the 4th. I'm gonna go in there and do a hanging hunt because I did pull that set, and then we're gonna get down about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we're gonna transition, move over to a primary scrape area. They've been using that scrape again. I've got a picture of a shooter there with a doe in the daylight not too long ago, and I actually had a picture of him last night with a doe, and those pictures are 3 days apart. But he was at another spot close to a bedding area with a doe, and he's a stud mainframe 8 with a. He's actually a 9-point, but mainframe 8. So, and there's 2 other deer out here that I know of that I shoot. One of them was here whenever I shot that big deer in November the 4th. He was on my list that I would shoot if I saw him. He's probably, I don't know, I think he's a mainframe 8 with a couple little sticker things on him, but he's probably mid 130s type deer, and the other deer is probably about the same 10-point mature deer. Not real high scoring, but he can ride in my truck any day. So, fixing to settle in. Probably gonna work on my computer doing some editing, get caught up on some editing, and we're gonna get up super early, drink a little bit of coffee, and get right in the stand. So I'll catch y'all bright and early in the morning in Missouri on a cold November the 30th day. So we'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is about 4:20 in the morning. I'm at my truck. It's 23 degrees. Probably got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind, but the wind slacked off a lot since last night. The wind got pretty raunchy. But I'm about to take 5 sticks, my tethered platform, and a saddle, and my bow, and carry it down there and get it set up. And we should have plenty of time. So it's cold. It's 23 degrees. Let's go. Well, good morning. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's cold. But I seen a young buck this morning, and I passed on a deer. I couldn't really quite make out what deer it was, but actually both of those deer wound up getting a visual on me, and they both spooked. And but they
both calmed down pretty quick. I could have killed either one of them if I wanted to. That rack buck did the exact same thing that big deer I killed on November the 4th. Yeah. But he saw me whenever I was trying to get the camera around, just in case I was going to shoot him, but he trotted off to about 25 yards, but I still could have shot him over there across the creek. But it's about 8:30 right now, and the wind's getting it some.
Alright. Set up for the evening set. It's probably 12:30. Went back to Steve's and got a sandwich. Stretched a little bit, shot a couple times. But set up on a cut cornfield. I killed a couple nice deer off this cornfield. I've got a scrape right here, a scrape right there. There's usually scrapes all along this fence road. I just looked at the footage of that buck I saw this morning. His rack wasn't real big, but I'm going to look at it on my computer when I get back, but I may have messed up, I don't know. He ain't got to be a wall hanger for me to shoot. He wasn't a wall hanger, but he might have been a 4-year-old. I don't know that deer, I've never seen him. Alright, so here's the deal. Last night, I don't know, about 7 o'clock, 7:30, I was overcome by chills, and my head was pounding. I'm congested up in my eyes and my face and my throat and my lungs, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. So, being that I have chills, it's something viral. It's either going to be COVID or the flu. So, I need to go to the doctor. But I am going to hunt this morning. I'll probably hunt till, I don't know, 9 o'clock. And I'm going to move my stand. If I don't kill one, hopefully we do. But there's no doubt I need to go to the doctor. So, and I still got some chills this morning, kind of sweating a little bit, but anyway, it just it hit me hard last night. But I slept till about 2 o'clock, and I got up and drank some water, and I felt a lot better. But I can tell I've got a fever. So that's all in my throat. And anyway, I know I probably don't need to go out hunting, but you know how it is, and we ain't gonna quit. This probably ain't the brightest thing I ever done. It's 18 degrees, and I feel like snot. All right, I'm back. So I went to the doctor, and I tested positive for the flu. I had the flu. I had to drive 40 minutes to get to the nearest doctor that could see me. But they prescribed me some pill. I forgot what it's called, but it's $160. $160 with my insurance. I said no, thanks. So I'm probably gonna make some people mad whenever they watch this video, because I shouldn't be hunting. But I do feel like crap, but I feel good enough right now to hunt. So this wind blowing me in the face probably ain't the best idea, but whatever. It looks like we're gonna get a goose egg. It can't get dark. It can't get dark soon enough, man. I'm ready to get out of here. Well, I know I said I wasn't gonna buy that pill. What's it called? Anyway, it's a flu pill, and it's $146 with insurance. So I feel pretty rough. I taste blood when I cough. I'm congested. My head is pounding. I'd like to salvage this trip if I can. I'm not getting up in the morning and going. But I'm about to take this little pill and see how I feel tomorrow. So, and I'm about to take a shower. I just got through eating. And I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when. We're gonna sleep in. So, alright. Here we go. Make me feel better. It's like the antidote off of Indiana Jones. It's gonna save me. All this, just for that one little pill. Alright guys, I wanted to touch base. It's about 12 o'clock and I just got out of bed. Definitely more lethargic today than yesterday. But I'm gonna rest today all day and just see what happens. And Steve's gonna go to the store and get me some Sprite and crackers, so at least I have something in my stomach and try to stay hydrated. But I've been drinking lots of water, and I took that pill yesterday, and I got some Mucinex flu stuff that I've been taking every 4 hours, and on that 4 hours wears off, you can definitely tell. But it's moved into my throat. My throat's severely sore. So
it's just running its course. It's a virus, so I just got to do my part and try to get my rest. But I would like to salvage a couple more hunts while I'm up here, so we'll see. And I was going to get out today and go pull one of my stands, that way I have that much less to do when it's time for me to go, but I just don't have the energy. There's no way. So, alright, I'll touch base with y'all another time. Maybe we'll be hunting. I don't know. Might not get to hunt again, so we'll see. Alright guys, here it is the next day. I know I don't look too hot, but I do feel a little bit better. But my head feels a little better, but my throat feels like you ran it through a cheese grater. But I have some more energy today, and I feel like I can get up and do some stuff, so I'm probably going to go out this afternoon and try to hunt. And see if we can get on something this afternoon, so we'll see. Well, I tell you how sick I was the other night that when I was hunting here, I totally forgot that I left my bow in this tree, and I was fixing to go shoot my bow at the basement a minute ago, and my bow wasn't in my truck. I said, "Dadgum, I left it in the tree." But I just pulled everything out of there. I just pulled that whole set. I'm having to work really slow because I can't get myself worked up because my throat hurts so bad. And I don't want to start coughing, man. It hurts. But I'm about to go run over there to where we hunted in the field the first evening. I'm going to pull that lock on. And where I'm going to hunt is pretty intrusive. It's pretty intrusive because the main trail that they use is directly under that tree. And the last time I've ever hunted that tree, I killed a 145-inch 10-point right there in January. But there's no other trees to get in right there. But as you can see where I hunted on that fence row, it's probably 150 yards from the tree that we're going to be in this afternoon. But I wish there was a tree between me and the fence line about 30 yards from that main trail, but it's not. So I'm going to have to be really still, really quiet. And the main trail is directly under it comes out right under the tree. So let's go. Let's see. I'm about to go pull that stand and put it in that tree and see what happens this afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock right now, something like that, maybe a little later.
Alright, everybody. It's the next day. I had a pretty good hunt yesterday afternoon. I saw a 2.5-year-old 10 point, 30 yards. And I had looked like a 3-year-old, maybe 2-year-old, 8 point right up under the tree yesterday. Saw several does. But it was a good hunt nonetheless, but today is my last sit. I decided to go home a day early. I just don't feel good. I hadn't hunted the last 2 mornings. Just for the simple fact I'm trying to get some rest. Because I'm still fighting this flu. But I don't think I've got any fever anymore, but it's moving into my lungs and my throat and everything, so.
Well, it's over with. Unfortunately, I was not able well, unfortunately that deer wound up working in. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. This cough is getting me. Hold on a second. That flu, boy. Unfortunately, that deer, he wound up working in to about 17 yards. I wound up turning my camera off because I did run out of camera light, but he came through. He went in the timber where a doe came out. He kind of followed her out and then wound up working in to about 17 yards. It's just too dark to get a shot, so it almost came true on the last day. That was the biggest one that I had on camera, and I hadn't had pictures of him for several days, but I kind of hopefully have an idea of where he's coming out now. So if I do happen to get to come back with maybe a muzzleloader later on, hopefully he'll stay down there in that field eating on that corn. Being that they're transitioning to late season patterns now. He was interested in my calling and my snort wheeze, but I will admit I was a little bit aggressive with my calling, and it didn't matter because it was a do or die situation. I knew it was the last day that I was going to get to hunt that deer for this trip, so I was either going to get him to come in or blow it, one of the two. And, one of those does didn't like all that calling. She probably didn't want to have nothing to do with a rutting buck, so she got out of there. You can see that it caught his attention whenever she got out of there. But she blew out, and he knew. I tried to make it sound like another buck was over there tending the doe, and I challenged him with a snort wheeze, and if he didn't do all that stare off, we would have had him in plenty of shooting light. But you know, the old me would have been mad right now that I didn't kill that deer. But you know, I really wish that I could have got that deer. But you know, I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity at a deer of that caliber and got him in that close after rifle season with my bow. So that's an accomplishment in itself to me. I hope y'all enjoyed this content, and I realize that I'm not the best YouTube content creator out there. My footage is pretty much a lot raw, and I don't put a whole lot of extra stuff into my edits, and I try to stay away from a ton of music. You know, I put a little bit in there to keep it interesting, but I want to keep everything raw and the sounds of nature and everything, you know, just like the hunt happens. So I hope y'all enjoy that, but you know, I'd appreciate it if y'all would share this video with some of your friends or on Facebook, you know, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell, and hopefully next time that y'all hear from me, I will be over this flu and moving on to the next hunt. So I appreciate y'all coming with me, and it means a lot. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching this video and watching all the way through, because you've made it to the end interview. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten from you guys so far, and all the new subscribers. And I hope y'all are having success this fall, this winter rather. So y'all leave a comment, anything. I don't care what it is to start a conversation. Let me know what you shot, what you've killed so far, if you have or haven't. So, and what your plans are. So, God bless and Merry Christmas, and y'all have a good day. Bye.